Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into a topic that's not just important, but absolutely critical for our future: sustainable technology. We hear a lot about climate change, but what about the incredible innovations designed to fight it? From the energy we use to the food we eat, brilliant minds are creating game-changing solutions that are reshaping our world for the better. So, if you're curious about the future and how we can build a greener planet, stick around, because we're about to explore the top sustainable technologies you need to watch. First up, let's talk about energy. For decades, solar panels have been getting better and cheaper, but the next leap forward is here, and it's called perovskite solar cells. Now, don't let the fancy name intimidate you. Think of these as super-powered solar cells. They're made from a unique crystal structure that's incredibly efficient at converting sunlight into electricity. What's truly revolutionary is that they can be made thin, flexible, and even transparent. Imagine windows that generate power or tents that can power a campsite. They're also cheaper to produce than traditional silicon panels. While there are still challenges with their long-term durability, researchers are making breakthroughs every day. This technology could literally democratize energy, bringing clean power to every surface under the sun. Next, we need to talk about what happens when the sun isn't shining or the wind isn't blowing. That's where energy storage comes in, and the innovation here is mind-blowing. We all know about lithium-ion batteries in our phones and cars, but what about storing energy for an entire city? Enter next-generation battery tech like solid-state batteries and flow batteries. Solid-state batteries replace the liquid electrolyte in conventional batteries with a solid material, making them safer, longer-lasting, and able to hold more energy. Then you have flow batteries, which store energy in external tanks of liquid. This means you can scale up energy storage just by making the tanks bigger. It's a much more flexible and cost-effective solution for grid-scale storage, ensuring our power supply stays stable and green 24/7. But what about the carbon that's already in our atmosphere? This is where carbon capture, utilization, and storage, or CCUS, comes into play. It's like a giant vacuum cleaner for the sky. The technology works by capturing carbon dioxide emissions from sources like power plants or industrial factories before they enter the atmosphere. But it doesn't stop there. Instead of just burying it, the utilization part is where it gets really clever. Scientists are figuring out how to turn this captured CO2 into valuable products like fuel, building materials like concrete, and even plastics. This creates a circular economy where a waste product becomes a resource. It's a critical tool for industries that are hard to decarbonize, helping us hit our climate goals while creating new economic opportunities. Okay, let's shift gears from energy to something we all love: food. Our current agricultural system has a massive environmental footprint, but that's changing thanks to precision agriculture. This isn't your grandfather's farm. We're talking about using drones, GPS, sensors, and AI to make farming smarter and more sustainable. Drones can monitor crop health from the sky, identifying issues like pests or nutrient deficiencies before they spread. Sensors in the soil provide real-time data on moisture levels, allowing for precise irrigation that saves massive amounts of water. Automated tractors can plant seeds and apply fertilizer with pinpoint accuracy, reducing waste and chemical runoff. It's all about doing more with less, producing more food, using fewer resources, and minimizing the impact on our environment. It's the future of farming happening right now. And speaking of food, what if we could grow meat without the cow? It sounds like science fiction, but cultivated meat, also known as lab-grown meat, is becoming a reality. This technology involves taking a small sample of cells from an animal and growing them in a nutrient-rich environment, called a cultivator, to create real meat. No animals are harmed in the process, and the environmental benefits are enormous. Think about it: a drastic reduction in land use, water consumption, and greenhouse gas emissions compared to traditional livestock farming. While it's still an emerging industry, companies are already getting regulatory approval and bringing products to market. This could fundamentally change our relationship with food and be one of the most significant environmental wins of our lifetime. Now, let's look at the materials we use every day. We're surrounded by plastic, and we know the problems it causes. The solution? Advanced biodegradable materials and bioplastics. These aren't the flimsy bioplastics of the past. Scientists are now creating polymers from natural sources like cornstarch, algae, and even mushrooms that are strong, durable, and versatile. The best part? They're designed to break down naturally in the environment, returning to the earth without leaving harmful microplastics behind. We're seeing these materials being used in everything from packaging and cutlery to textiles and electronics. Imagine a world where our waste simply composts away. That's the future these materials are building. Water is life, but fresh, clean water is a finite resource. This is why advanced water purification and desalination technologies are so crucial. One of the most exciting developments is using graphene-based filters. Graphene is a one-atom thick sheet of carbon that is incredibly strong and has a unique structure. When used in a filter, it can allow water molecules to pass through but block out salt, pollutants, and other impurities with remarkable efficiency. This could make desalination, the process of turning salt water into fresh water, much cheaper and less energy-intensive. It holds the key to providing clean drinking water for millions of people in water-scarce regions, making our world more resilient in the face of a changing climate. Let's bring it all home and talk about our living spaces. Green building and smart home technology are revolutionizing our houses and cities. This is about more than just slapping some solar panels on a roof. We're talking about buildings designed from the ground up to be energy efficient, using sustainable materials like bamboo or recycled steel, and featuring green roofs that absorb rainwater and insulate the building. Paired with smart home systems, you can optimize your energy use automatically. Your thermostat learns your schedule, your lights turn off when you leave a room, and your appliances run during off-peak hours. These intelligent homes not only lower your utility bills but also significantly reduce the strain on our power grid, creating smarter, more sustainable communities for everyone. So, as we've seen, the future is not all doom and gloom. It's filled with hope, ingenuity, and incredible potential. From perovskite solar cells and carbon-capturing concrete to lab-grown meat and self-composting plastics, these aren't just concepts, they are technologies being actively developed and deployed, paving the way for a more sustainable tomorrow. The challenges we face are big, but our capacity for innovation is even bigger. Supporting these technologies, whether through our career choices, investments, or consumer habits, is how we can all be part of the solution. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey into the future of sustainability. What technology are you most excited about? Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. And if you found this video insightful, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing for more content on the innovations shaping our world. See you in the next one.